Oh.
Hey everybody. So since I will not be in class for our presentation, I am videotaping my portion of our presentation. Our group's topic is financial issues facing nonprofit organizations. I'm Michael Niebring. Tyler Conway is over there, and I imagine Rose Harvey is also over there too. So the first thing we're going to do is talk about the outline for our presentation. Rose is going to take care of that. Thanks, Rose. So now I'm going to get into why we chose this exciting topic. So during our first paper, when we interviewed a social worker, I interviewed a close family friend, Justin Antall. He has his BSW and MSW, but he's only about 25 years old, and he's already had the experience of working for 2 different nonprofit organizations. So when we got to talking, he mentioned how there's a lot of financial issues facing nonprofit organizations, not only to provide services to the people in need, but also just staying afloat and getting by and surviving for the next year. So I thought this would be a great topic to talk about for our presentation. One of the nonprofits that Justin used to work for was called Boys Hope, Girls Hope, and it was a nonprofit organization. It's a national nonprofit organization, but I'm going to talk about where he worked, which is in northeastern Ohio, like the Cleveland branch. Boys Hope, Girls Hope is an organization that gives extraordinary children that come from difficult backgrounds greater opportunities. So a child that has great intellectual talent but comes from a difficult household is given the opportunity to get away from that household and lives at a shelter where he's given meals, education, and there's always someone there to look after the person to make sure, or the child, to make sure that they are succeeding, getting on to the next step. And I think it's important to talk about this organization because it's organizations like these that can really make an impact on a person, but this is also the type of organization that if improperly run financially, it could disappear very quickly. So I'm going to give a quick example of a success story from the organization. Jay came to Boys Hope, Girls Hope at the age of 12. Enrolled at St. Ignatius High School, he became the school's first African-American member of the debate team and went to the state championships as a first-year debater. During his second year, he was one of the top 20 debaters in the state of Ohio. What Boys Hope, Girls Hope did for me was offer me opportunities, he said. Boys Hope, Girls Hope offers extraordinary young people in extraordinary life circumstances, extraordinary opportunities. He graduated with honors from St. Ignatius, winning the school's prestigious Bell Ringer Award, and going on to Villanova University, where he was recognized as one of the 12 most promising minority male college students in America. He worked for both the National Hispanic Institute and the World Bank, won fellowships to study at Georgetown, Cambridge, and Harvard, and co-founded the Paragon, an on-campus organization at Villanova dedicated to developing and teaching leadership in the African American community. Since graduating from Villanova, Jay worked at Goldman Sachs for 2 years before launching a startup to help small businesses raise capital from investors within their own communities. I am so indebted to Boys Hope, Girls Hope, Jay says. I'm most thankful to be blessed with the education and life experience that empowers me to be committed to something larger than myself. And this is just a perfect example of a child that was given an opportunity from a nonprofit organization. But like I said earlier, if a nonprofit organization such as this is improperly run financially, from a financial standpoint, a child like Jay would have never been given this opportunity. Now I'm going to quickly break down the organizational structure of a nonprofit organization and how it compares to the organizational structure of a typical organization. Now the first slide shows the financial structure of a typical organization where the shareholders are at top. The point of a publicly traded company or many organizations is to increase shareholder wealth. Shareholders are what is most important. The shareholders drive the board of directors' decisions. The board of directors relays the decisions to the president, and the president implements to the rest of the system. Now, on the next slide, you'll see the typical breakdown of a nonprofit organizational structure. And as you can see, the board of directors is at top, and this is crucial. The board of directors oversees and makes all necessary decisions for the nonprofit organization, and so therefore, an effective board of directors can really make a major impact on a nonprofit organization. The board of directors, instead of reporting right to the president, they report their decisions to fundraising committees, budget and finance committee, nominating committee, and a bunch of different committees who are volunteers who are also doing their part to help the organization succeed. And then it goes to the president, who then implements the rest of the system. And now I'm going to show a quick video of the importance of board of directors in nonprofit organizations and how they can really help increase the overall longevity of a nonprofit organization.